Hi darling, it's Daria, and as you can see in today's meeting, we are sitting in the almost dark. I supposed maybe one of you is curled up with a blanket, and the whole atmosphere is just like spooky, scary.
Skeletons, send shivers down your spine.
Basically, okay, so today's video is about scary stories from my life, but it's a scary stories about ghosts. You may not believe in ghosts or a mythical. It's a mythical creature.
You're a mythical creature. Mythical.
Or a mythical spirits, or in hunting ghosts like Sam and Colby.
Do not.
But just let me tell you one thing. I seen what I seen. Today I have two stories to tell. And the last one was probably the most, I would say, bad one for me, because it really affected my mental state and my sleep. It depends on you whether believe me or not. So let's go. Let's fucking go.
Today my supporter is this guy. He doesn't have a name, so y'all can come up with something in the comments. But he's a chill guy. I love him so much. He's my best friend. He's living on my bed side. So basically we're besties with same bed. But he's amazing though. He's really cool. I bought him like 5 months ago in a thrift store, and I still don't regret it. So I'm so cool. I love plushies and I love dinosaurs, so it's kind of autistic match, and then my nails, they're matching, we're besties, it's true.
Okay, the first story, the title is The Walker. Okay, mind you, I was 12 by this time. It was 7 years ago. My sister dropped me off at our relative's house. It was a huge ass cottage, like not just regular house in a village with 2 levels. The whole house was really cool. So it was near the Christmas Eve, Christmas spirit.
Happy Christmas.
The house was full of people. I ended up sleeping in the attic. Yeah, you know why? Because I was the youngest and we really have a lot of guests, so all the rooms were taken, including mine. I still don't know why they forced me to sleep at the attic.
Everyone in this family hates me.
I was 12, I was a kid, and it's a bit scary to sleep at the attic at this age. At least I wasn't sleeping like with a bedwetting brother, like someone.
I didn't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life.
Mind, it wasn't like the regular attic, with the spider webs, the old photos in the boxes, old stuff around, a bunch of dust and stuff. No, this attic had like the bathroom, a big bed, also some stuff that we don't need, but it was like separated in the mini rooms, like the big. I would draw maybe how the plan of the attic looked, but it was really big. As I said, it was at Christmas Eve. We had just finished our dinner, and I was the last one to left the living room, the kitchen space, because I was playing with my Ever After High doll. The baddie. Everyone was choosing Monster High. I had Ever After High. So basically, by the time I went upstairs, the house was really calm and quiet. Like, you can literally hear your footsteps on the stairs. When I went to the attic, I played on my laptop for an hour, something like this, and then I decided I should probably go to sleep. Since it was almost 2 a.m. For a kid, it's pretty late, and I wasn't like a night owl, as now, I turned off all the lights, I closed the bathroom door, I checked on our dog that was usually hanging out on the stairs. His name was Smiley. He's dead by now, unfortunately, and he had a habit of sleeping on the stairs, and I checked that he wasn't there because he needed the access to the outside. Our main staircase was made of the marble biggest stones, like the really large marble tiles, and everyone was always sleeping off them. Like, it was like a habit, especially when you came from the pool. You go upstairs on these marble tiles and you accidentally falling all the time.
Falling
dreaming, talking.
You could easily get injured. So one day, our grandpa fixed it with a special anti-slip thing. I would put a photo here. It's like the stripes, stickers, I would say, something like this. Because our dog was always barking at everything. So I really didn't want him to start barking at 5 a.m. because, you know, a crow happened to fly near our house and he reacted and started barking. Basically, by the time I finished my bedtime routine, it was almost 3 a.m. I lay down on my bed and I tried to sleep.
Why I'm fucking talking like I'm doing the NSA for school?
But you know why? I was feeling a little bit strange and weird because something was clearly off. And I had this, you know, weird sense, or, you know, where you feel this, like somebody's watching you, the presence of someone or something in the room with you.
And clearly it was freaking me out. Just like now.
But I just brushed it off because I used to be a really super sensitive kid that can get scared really easily. So every little sound or noise or, you know, something could make me feel scared. So I just tried to convince myself that maybe I'm a scaredy cat, you know. So maybe someone is woken up. Maybe someone is at the kitchen. Maybe the dog again, it came upstairs. Who knows? Like, I was like, just the feeling. But you know, I was this close to fall asleep when I start hearing fucking footsteps.
This can't be.
Just was a bit, you know, 3 a.m. footsteps in the attic. Not mine. So, let me tell you, saying it was scary as I can't even describe how scared I was at this moment. I can't describe. But I'm still feeling dizzy. You know, I'm still feeling like the little ants crawling around my skin when I'm remembering this moment. So the footsteps, they sound as if someone was slowly climbing up upstairs, like dun, 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 starting from the bottom and almost reaching the end of the attic upstairs. But not quite. Not just reaching, but not going upstairs, like in the attic, in the place where I'm sleeping right now. Just, you know, teasing me by on upstairs, like up and down. But the sound, it was so disgusting. It was like this, you know, when the wooden upstairs, how it sounds like in the horror movies. And clearly it was the sound of the barefoot footsteps. So I was lying in my bed, and, you know, I was lying with my back facing the stairs. And obviously, of course, I didn't want to turn to the stairs with my face. Not in this economy. Mind it, the house was fucking completely silent. All the things that I could hear was my own heart, how it was beating in my chest, and these damn footsteps. And maybe my, you know, breath. This moment, I was feeling like it's continuing forever. Like, I'm stuck in this moment. It was really terrifying for a 12-year-old kid. It's really terrifying even now when I'm telling the story. I still feel scary. And some of you might say,
Girl, what if it was, you know, the sleep paralysis? All you're saying is bullshit.
Let me tell you one thing. I could move, and I pretty sure it was in real life, in the moment. So it wasn't the sleep paralysis. After it ended like in 10 minutes. It was continuing for at least 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure about this. Little me, cautiously turned onto my side that was facing the up the stairs. I gathered all my courage that I have when I was 12. I get out of my bed, I looked around, and it was nothing. It was fucking nothing. It was nothing. Nothing. When the lights was on, it still was nothing. Nothing in this room. I didn't have the courage to go downstairs on the attic stairs. I was pretty scared.
Honestly, at some point, I really thought that I was crazy. Because why the fuck you would hear footsteps when no one's around? And you're the only one sleeping in the attic. Such a horror movie moment, you know? Buying the haunted house and leaving your children sleep there. Parenting advice.
Anyway, I went back to bed. I was about to just fall asleep when suddenly...
You need to be prepared for it.
Bear with me. Bear with me.
When suddenly, I heard the demon knocking.
on the window. Oh my god, it was first floor. Who the fuck could now knock on the window? You know, it wasn't just any regular window. It was the central one in the room, really big. The window faced the village, the whole village, you know, the main road, the village behind it, and surprise, surprise, big ass graveyard. Yeah, basically, the window view was on a graveyard, village, and the road. Needless to say, this time, I decided I wouldn't bother to check in anything. I was like, bitch, bye. So I hid under my blanket and I just prayed that I would fall asleep fastly and easily, so nothing would take me.
I still remember this moment. I fell asleep, and in the morning, I was sleepy because I'm pretty sure the shit was haunting me till 4 a.m. And I woke up at 9 because my family was, rise and shine, it's morning, girl, it's morning after Christmas, go and eat your breakfast. And you know the worst part of the story, like for me,
The next morning, no one believed me. I told my older sister about this, and she said I'm crazy. That it can be. This can be. They said that I was making it out, so I can get out of the attic and sleep in my room. And I was like, no, bitch, I'm not making this out. But no one was listening to me. Why it's the worst part? Because I needed to sleep in this attic for the rest of the week, till guests will right away. Cool, fantastic, 10 out of 10. Not recommended. Next story is The Watcher. This story happened recently and it wasn't scary like the first one, but it really did affect me at some point and it supported my insomnia. Thank you so much. As I said, this happened recently in December of 2024.
and let me say, I was going through a really tough time in my university, and it was just not my year, I would say. In general, life was tough in December, and I was really exhausted, and I couldn't sleep normally. I was feeling unwell, and it was the end of the year. A lot of shit happened, and everything was pressure me to a lot of stuff I didn't want it to do. And at my university, I have a lot of exams. I had 7 exams.
And it was a lot for me. It was really horrible. Some of you might say,
Girl, maybe this is why all of this happened. Maybe they can explain. You couldn't sleep, you had insomnia and stuff, and your mind just was so insane to picture something like this.
and I wouldn't blame you because maybe a ghost exists. Who knows? It's night time. I was laying on my bed. This is my bed, by the way. I was laying on my side, scrolling through the reels on Instagram. It was 3 or 4 a.m. I would say. I'm a night owl, you know. I like to stay up late so no one would bother me, basically. It was the day before an exam, so I really needed some time to rest, to ease my mind, because all the shit were really stressful. So I needed some me time to relax. Yeah, Reels is just the right thing for it. I know. It's not. It's a brain rot.
But look at who you subscribed, okay? Look who you're watching right now. The girl with the plushes. The girl who's talking like she's stupid.
I was laying on my side, on my bed, as I said. It was in the dark, obviously. And I randomly decided that I can put my phone away. You know, like, I was laying like this, but on the side, you know, like my face facing this part of my room. I was laying like this, and I put my phone away, and in front of my shelf with my Funko Pops, I would give a photo here. Like, I would take it. I glanced at it, and there was a man standing in front of me.
He was really... Oh my god, I can talk. I hate how you talk, I hate how you look. I hate how you walk, I hate how you talk, I hate how you dress.
Oh, he was really blurry, barely noticeable. I could see his figure and his fucking wide smile. He was standing like this. I can like put this expression on my face. He was really grinding at me, and he was just standing, nothing more. Staring, standing, and grinding. He was laughing at me, I would say. He was really like he was about to making fun of me. Yeah, bitch, I know I'm laying and watching brain rot. You know, you can laugh at me, but you're in my fucking room. Mind it. You ask, what was my reaction? I just said like, what the fuck? Put on my flashlight. And he disappeared. I didn't sit on my bed, and I was like, what is happening with me? How all of this keep happening with me? What the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm saying this right now while laughing, but you know, by this time I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared when I see him. I was more like confused and angry. I was almost on the urge of sleeping, and you're just messing with my sleep schedule. Man, so disrespectful. So stupid of you. You know, then when I sat on my bed, I felt this classic puzzling moment in my head, because I remembered one thing that happened before this, like 2 days ago. I had woken up in the middle of the night. It was clearly 3:30 a.m. I know it because after this moment I messaged my boyfriend, and time was saying like 3:30 a.m. And you know why I wake up? Because I wake up because something was watching me. I wake up because I felt presence. I wake up, sit on my bed, turn my head towards my table, and I saw a big ass black smoke or like dusty thing. I don't know how to describe it. Like, no, I would put a photo here. I still had a photo that I took for my friends when I was trying to describe this thingy, and I draw it like this. Again, this thing was smiling at me. You know what I did? Same as first one. I just said what the fuck and flashlight him, just like Foxy in FNAF. Sorry about it. For some reasons, this weird, I would say ghost or thing, was watching me sleeping whole week. This is some creepy weird Edward Cullen vibes. I was really annoyed the whole week. It happened not 2 times that I'm telling you. It happened a lot of times, but it wasn't like super. I didn't see him anymore. I was just randomly waking up in the middle of the night by something, and I didn't see him anymore. I seen him twice, and he vanished. I don't know where he is right now by the end of the January, but I just hope he will never come back.
I always come back.
Because I'm not happy to see him here. If you come back, please pay the rent. Ghosts. Hey, if you're living in my apartment, at least don't wake me up. I'm waking up from action dust. You can't wake me up. You can stay here messing around, I don't know, looking at me, laughing at me, but you can't wake me up, especially during the exam season. Why this shit affect me? Because after this, events, the strange events, I really start struggling with insomnia. I could barely sleep because I was always feeling depressed. I don't know what it was, but I was feeling really unease, like I was laying on my bed. I was feeling like this is not okay. I still have no idea what this thing was or who he was, but I'm not happy to have a man in my room. So that's it. 2 scary stories that I told you today. I hope y'all enjoy it. In our comments on this channel, you can text something scary that you happen to see or experience, and I will really be interested in reading that and getting to know y'all better. So thank you for watching this video, and please help me name this guy because he's nameless for the past 5 months and I'm pretty sure he wants to have a name. Bye bye. Love y'all. Love yourself. That's all. And don't let ghosts waking you up. Fight them.
Should I try to recreate this standing man? He's standing so fucking stupid. He was standing. If I see him right now, I would just do